just finished my last couple shots on this roller triad, and I wanted to sit down and not necessarily preach, but just talk about something that I'm passionate about.
Oh my goodness, these mosquitoes is crazy. Oh my goodness. All right, so hello everybody. This is a ridiculous fit. That's okay. It is very sunny out here. It's Leon, aka the Rough Prophet, here again with another video. So, no, I did not get an xpan for $6.50. That was a clickbait title. I'm glad you clicked it, cause you gotta admit, no. So my budget xpan is this little point and shoot, and let me tell you about it now. So today we are doing a vlog. I'm vlogging with this camera. So it is a Pentax IQZoom 130M. I got this at the thrift store for $6, I think. You can see on the front, it's actually broken on the front. There's no lens covering, so right now it's off, but the lens is still exposed. But I don't care. It was $6 and it seemed to work in the store. And I really like this camera for a number of reasons. We're going to talk about those reasons today as we go out and vlog in nature. So I'm literally in the cut out here right now. I should come out here a lot more often, but I don't know. For some reason I don't. Maybe it's because I'm busy. I don't know. But it's beautiful out here today. It's a beautiful day. Got my bucket hat on, you know, summer vibes. And I got my feet in the water. This dirty ass water. I got my feet in it, but it feels kind of nice. You know, I'm just enjoying myself out here, you know, and get some flicks. So let's talk about what I got inside the camera. So I have a roll of triads. I don't know if it's expired or not, we'll see. But I'm pushing it to 800 inside of here because the point and shoot, terrible aperture. This is zoom, so you know the aperture is gonna be sacrificed here. So I decided to push this roll of triads to 800 so I can actually get some acceptable shutter speeds, especially with all the changing light conditions and with all the shade and stuff underneath these trees. Oh man, this is difficult. Oof. Record. So when I went to the thrift store and actually bought this one, there was actually another one. I think it was like a 105 zoom, and it had the lens covering on it and everything. But I decided to go with this one because I wanted that little bit of extra reach, and I figured it would be worth it. Even though the lens covering isn't there, I really don't mind. I do like that extra reach. Like, come on, bro. Like, look how long that is, and that's on a point and shoot. You feel me? So my dad works for the water department, and he told me that these things, apparently the water department used to use those a long time ago, and they used to be buried underground. So you can actually see all the erosion that happened, because if you look at it, like, it used to be underground, like that very top used to be a water department main that they would go into. So now you can see like how much of that is above ground now, how much of this path actually eroded out. So I talked about earlier why I was like, I don't know why I come out here. I know exactly why I don't come out here, because I'm getting bit the fuck up by these mosquitoes, gnats, whatever bites you is biting me, and it's having a good old time because I'm just itching out here, and I'm pretty sure it's not poison ivy. But on another note, I already talked about before the zoom range on this camera. Another really good feature on this camera is the panoramic mode. So yes, I have a baby xpan. So not only does it have an amazing zoom range, but I can also do a crop on the image. So normally your xpan, it actually takes more of the 35mm frame than a normal 35mm frame, but this one actually crops in on a 35mm image. So it's kind of sort of like how the Olympus pen does a half frame, so it actually shoots half of the 35mm image. This one actually only shoots a portion of the image, and it gives you that panoramic aspect ratio. But that feature is, there goes a mosquito, it landed right on my finger. I hate these things so much. But that panoramic feature is just another nice little feature to add on to this camera that makes it punch well above its price class in terms of its $650 that I paid for it. So I'm going to shoot a couple of panoramas on this camera out here and try to take advantage of it. And if none of those come out, I'll just show you some other ones that I've taken out in LA and other places that I've done some. I definitely folded by not bringing bug spray. That was like a super fold. It was origami folding. It was fresh out the dryer cleaners folding. It was a super fold. Like, terrible decision to not bring bug spray. But, you know, it is what it is. That's that life for you, you feel me? Anything for the pictures. Anything for the pictures. I don't know how I got here, but I have a feeling I'm here to talk about this. So, you may be wondering what this thing is, this big old white dot. Let me tell you, I was just as surprised as you were when I saw it on my negatives. So, as I said before earlier in this video, the camera is missing its front lens covering, which basically means, for lack of a better term, the lens is naked. So whenever it sees any type of direct light source, that means it's going to flare, and it's going to flare crazy, and it's going to flare just like this. Now obviously you can see it happen with a lot of my images, but for $6.50, what can you do about it? You feel me? So sometimes you just gotta live with it. Yo, you see the way the sun is hitting? Boy, yo. Nah, but so I just finished the last couple shots in this roller triads, and I want to sit down and not necessarily preach, but just talk about something that I'm passionate about. You can see it's beautiful out here, and honestly, if I didn't tell you where I was, you would probably think I'm in the middle of some national park somewhere. Like, this is crazy. Like, I have my feet in the water, I'm letting fish run past my toes. Like, this is crazy. Other than the occasional train noise, if I told you that I was in the middle of Philadelphia, you probably wouldn't believe me. And I would probably say the same for a lot of people that live in this area and also live in the surrounding city. And that's really unfortunate because a lot of people just don't know. And we all know that if you don't know about something, you don't care about it, and then you won't take care of it. I know for a lot of people who live in other places, they know about the nature that's in their backyard. So I really think it's important. And honestly, my job as a science teacher is to show my kids who live in the inner city, like, yo, this is in your backyard. You know what I'm saying? Go out, experience it. Understand what the beauty of the world has to offer to you. You know what I'm saying? So I really think it's important that we all do our part to, one, be environmental stewards and take care of the environment that we have. And two, get the word out and let everybody know about the environment that's in their backyard, because it serves a number of purposes. One, it's a stress reliever, you know, like being out here I just feel good. Like the fish are running over my feet. They're having a good time. I'm having a good time. I'm soaking in all this sunlight. And then 2, it's life sustaining. Like this is the earth that we're living on and sustaining all the life that's here. So I think it's really important that we take care of this one world that we have out here and let everybody else know what's out here so they can all do their part and take care of it. So that's just my little rant. It's over. I just want everybody to take care of the environment and know about the beauty that's in their backyard. You feel me? Like, it's right in your backyard. And a lot of people just don't know about it. So I'm letting free my inner Vince Perry, you feel me, with the bucket, you mean? Bucket hat all day, you feel me? Shout out to my guy Vince, making some good photo vlogs, taking some great pictures over here on the West Coast, you feel me? If you ever make it over here, bro, you know the vibes.